that's not all. We have a brand new legendary brawler joining the game, and his name is Leon.
And then in the mid of the month, we're going to introduce the new brawler, Gene.
Let's talk about that brand new brawler. His name is Carl, and he is a pickaxe-wielding geologist from the gem mine. Let's talk about our newest brawler. Her name is Rosa, and she's a boxing botanist who has survived in the jungle by punching plants in the face.
So what we know about the new brawler is that her name is Bibi, and she's a badass girl with her trusted baseball bat, and she's gonna wreak havoc on the battlefield. The first new thing in this update is a new brawler. His name is Tick.
Tick is a metal ball of barely containable energy. So the new brawler is called 8-Bit. He's a little arcade machine that will run around the battlefield shooting a laser. Sandy is our newest legendary brawler. He's really cool, looks a little bit like Tara and Jean, I would say.
Yeah, kind of purplish.
Kind of purplish. And we've got a new brawler called Ems.
So Ems, it's a social media star and also a zombie.
All right, let's talk about the brawlers. First and foremost, we've got Bee. She's an entomologist and Rosa's assistant.
There's also Max. She wants to be a superhero, but she's not quite there, so she drinks a lot of energy drinks and she uses turbines to go super fast.
Coming in this update, we have a new brawler. His name is Mr. P.
So let's start with the things we are seeing in March. First, the brawler, Jackie.
That's right, Jackie is a new super rare brawler coming with the update. She's very loud, she has a jackhammer, and because her tools are so loud, she annoys the out of Carl.
Hello.
Let's talk about the new brawler, Gale. Gale is a cranky old guy, and he's somewhat of a janitor in Mr. P's hotel. He's overworked, he's carrying way too heavy luggage for his age, and genuinely, he should have been replaced by a robot years ago.
My mistake.
We've got a brand new chromatic brawler for you called Surge. This season is gonna be all about a gift shop.
Which leads us to the new chromatic brawler, Colette.
Colette is a cashier in the gift shop, and she loves her job because she gets to collect all kinds of brawler items. And she's close to her favorite things in the world, the brawlers.
She's Piper's and Spike's biggest fan. At a certain point that starts to get a little creepy, like almost a stalker, I guess.
Poco's Bandstand is also the home of our newest brawler, Amber. She's a legendary and she's all about fire. To compete with Poco and El Primo as entertainers, she decided to juggle fire, spit fire, and she's not very good at it.
Holiday getaway.
Takes me to the chromatic brawler, Lou.
Lou is the newest brawler. He's the third member of Gale and Mr. P's trio. He is a happy robotic snow cone machine. Start right off the bat with our newest brawler, Byron. He is a sinister salesman who is also a support brawler. We made our second brawler free. His name is Edgar, and he is epic.
Edgar is an edgy teenager who works together with Colette in the gift shop. He wants to be cool and mysterious, but he can't quite pull it off really.
Welcome to Season 5, Star Force. Colonel Ruffs is the colonel of the Star Force spaceship. He is a master strategist, our newest chromatic brawler, and a dog?
Long time no trophy road brawler, right?
That's right. Stu is a sentient crash test robot and is used to test attractions in the Star Park. However, as user studies have shown, people really like to see him crash, so he ended up being in a stunt show.
And we are going back to our Wild West roots with Belle.
Belle is the chromatic brawler of the season. She's an outlaw who likes to rob banks in any town she can find. Hey Danny, have you heard about Squeak?
Squeak who?
The new brawler.
Belle doesn't squeak.
No! Squeak is the second brawler that's coming in this update. He's part of Colonel Ruff's Star Force trio and an alien being that has evolved from the cumulative drool on Ruff's dog toys.
We present to you Buzz.
Buzz is the lifeguard of the Velocirapids water park and is also the chromatic brawler for this season.
So he's not very good at his job due to his size and his short arms, but he loves to enforce rules and tell people what to do, or better, tell people what not to do. So hey Paula, how about the third member of the gift shop trio?
Oh yeah, Colette's and Edgar's boss, Grief. He's an epic brawler. He's very greedy and, to be honest, not the most caring person.
We now enter in a brawlified fairy tale with our 8th Brawl Pass.
It's the Once Upon a Brawl season.
Our next chromatic brawler is Ash, the Trash Knight.
Ash is a very grumpy cleaner at the castle courtyard, and due to the big amount of trash and rats that he finds out there, he needs to protect himself with an improvised armor, which is an actual trash bin.
Is it another delicious bottle of Meg's energy drink?
No, it's Meg, our newest legendary brawler.
Meg is the 3rd member of Max and Surge trio, and she's a vending machine repair girl, which is super smart, but she also wants to be a hero like Max and Surge.
But Max doesn't think she's ready yet, so she never lets her join the battle. But it doesn't matter, because Meg always goes anyway. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to Lola, the chromatic brawler of this season. She's a movie star in Brawlywood who is extremely obsessed with herself, and will do whatever it takes to always be in the spotlight.
She's also into bright and shiny things. Let's start with Grom, our new epic brawler. A security guard in the castle in Star Park who is best friends with his walkie-talkie and terrified of kids.
Yep,
Fang will be our next chromatic brawler coming with the new Brawl Pass season in January. He works at the local cinema in Star Park, but he's also an aspiring actor, usually in lower budget martial art movies. Speaking of weird but cute, Eve is the newest brawler of the season. She's a very small alien flea in a spaceship who is joining Ruff's trio.
she's a loving mother that just wants to find a place for her babies, even if that means disintegrating anyone in her way.
Janet is joining Stu's trio, and she's the new chromatic brawler in the Brawl Pass.
She's not only an acrobatic performer and a singer, but also the star of the show.
Paula, it's time.
It is, Danny.
Bonnie is Janet's little sister and also part of Stu's trio. All of them perform on Star Park's stunt show.
She's a reckless and overly excited girl who's famous in the park for her most daring trick, being shot from a cannon, and the home of our new brawler Otis.
Otis is a mysterious creature who lives in the depths of Star Park and expresses himself with his street art on any wall he sees.
It's also a perfect link to our newest chromatic brawler, Sam.
He's the second member of Belle's trio and literally her partner in crime. He also has some personal beef with all the robots in Star Park. We'll have a second brawler which will be released later in September.
Gus is a very weird kid in his PJs and looks like he hasn't touched grass for a while.
He also dreams of becoming an action movie star himself.
He's part of Hank's trio and he's also his best buddy. Mandy, the Brawl Pass brawler, is the CEO of the Star Park's Candyland. She seems sweet, but that's only a front for the customers. When she's alone, she's always cranky, either because Chester is annoying her or because customers keep acting like customers.
That's it, Chester is a legendary brawler.
Mandy has a love and hate, well, mostly hate, relationship with Chester, but there is a good reason for that.
Chester is a chaotic prankster who is extremely annoying. He's the guy who won't stop playing pranks on everyone. He finds it funny, but only because that's how he shows affection. Now we can properly present Gray.
Along with Lola, Gray is the second brawler of the Brawlywood trio.
Lola is a soap opera star and super dramatic, but Gray makes silent, artsy underground movies. When they do perform together, Lola always wants the spotlight for herself. RT is the newest chromatic brawler. It's a surveillance robot helping to actually solve the mystery at the hub.
RT has eyes and ears on everything that happens at Star Park, like literally everything.
He can access all of the Star Park's hidden cameras, so just in case you are ever there, just smile, because you're probably being filmed.
Willow is a mythic brawler and part of a new trio. She's the guardian of the Tunnel of Love, which is in the swamp area next to Mortis's mortuary.
Willow manipulates people with the things they love. Let's start with the chromatic brawler, Massie.
Maisie is a safety assistant at the Star Theater. She ensures nobody gets hurt in Brawlywood's movie productions.
Especially when it comes to Buster and Fang, as they are always in some sort of trouble.
She has a love-hate relationship with them and is pretty much their big sister. Meet Hank, Shrimp Extraordinaire, and Fish Tank Commander Supreme, and our new epic brawler.
It is not known if this is truly enchanted or just toxic, or both.
Either way, it's the home of our newest brawler, Cordelius.
He used to be a normal gardener in the park, but the toxicity of the place drove him mad, and he ended up getting stuck at that place.
He still enjoys some gardening occasionally though.
And speaking of summer, Buzz finally has a friend in his trio after 2 years.
Duck is the newest member of the Velociraptor's water park, and he's the most chill and friendly dinosaur you can meet.